part deadline day streams I'm going to be doing today. Part 3 will be later on this evening, 9 o'clock tonight on the podcast. So still no developments. I'm not hearing nothing about Arsenal today. Nothing. I've had Sky Sports not on all day. I've been on Twitter all day, checking out David Ornstein, checking out Fabrizio Romano. Nothing's coming through. Nothing's happening. It's good. They're keeping. If anything's going to happen, everything's being kept tight lipped today. I mean, is anything going to happen? Let me take these glasses off for a minute. Is anything going to happen? I'm starting to get very nervous about this window. We need to have a chance. After that performance last night, you've got to take a step back and look at that performance last night and think they're thinking of this in one or two ways. One way is, look, we've got 5 against City. We don't need no one. Or the way they should be looking at it is, let's bolster this squad. Let's give ourselves the best possible chance of coming through this. Season, and let's having another title challenge, and let's challenge. The only way we're going to get anywhere near Liverpool at the moment, and don't forget they're 6 points clear at the minute with a game in hand, which will take them to 9 points clear. I know bigger leads have been clawed back over the years. I know Man United clawed back about 11-point lead over Newcastle. If it was it 11 points? When Kevin Keegan was Newcastle manager, you remember the story. I'd love it if we beat them. Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Then collapsing over the billboards at one of the games when Newcastle lost and absolutely capitulating that season. And they've not been back fighting for it since then, either, have they? But what I'm saying is Arsenal need to bolster, badly need to bolster. And if we're going to have any chance of catching them, we need the striker. Loads of links all month. Linked with a host of players from Dusan Vlahovic to Victor Gyökeres, Victor Osimhen, Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko's from the summer as well, but I was looking at him. Ollie Watkins in recent days. Are they going to go with a second bid for Ollie Watkins? Villa are doing bits, man. Villa are doing business. Don't forget, they signed Donnell Malin. They've just signed on loan Marcus Rashford. They're also looking at Marco Asensio from PSG. You know that he was at Real Madrid. You might remember him better from Real Madrid. Some players, they're doing some business there. Cooper, big up Cooper in the chat. How you doing, sir? It's the second stream of the day for me like this. I thought I'd just update people on what's going on and what news I've heard, and I've not heard anything really concrete coming out. All I've heard is we're trying, we're working. How can you say you're working hard, man? They're not fucking pulling their plums out on a building site about they're working hard. That frustrates me more than anything when they say that. We're working hard. Yeah, how hard you work? Fucking pushing a pen on the phone or emails or however you get this business done. It's not hard fucking work, mate. It frustrates me. There's people go to work from like 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night and pulling their plums out, knocking themselves out. That's what you call grafter. That's what you call hard work. It's so frustrating. Just 1 second. I'll have to call you back. I'm doing something on the phone. All right. I'll have to divert it to like the cheap throwaway phone that I bought for when I do these videos, and I've told her that was the missus. I did tell her that I'm doing streams throughout the day. But anyway, I will call her back. Adam Chapman, what do you do, mate, work-wise? Painter, mate. By trade, I'm a painter. Painter, you know, of people's houses mainly. No more building sites. No more building sites for me. That was too much. They're too much. But we work in people's houses and you go around there. I was a sole trader for a little while, and you know, you go around people's houses, give them a price, go around there, blah blah blah, do their decorating, lovely jubbly, and you work the hours that suit you. But I mean, what I was going on about, Adam Chapman, is about how they keep saying they're working hard on transfers. It's not hard work. Just go and meet a a release clause in Osman's contract, Gyökeres's contract, something like that. If you want to know if you're serious, blue collar work. Yeah, you say that's like manual work, isn't it? Blue collar, yeah, manual work. White collar work is all these like the office works and stuff, isn't it? But what all these people associated with the club, I don't know, directors, sporting directors, agents, and it's not hard, man. It's not hard, is it? But all you keep hearing is how hard they're working. How hard they're working on these transfer deals. It's that's the frustrating thing about me. For me, it's just like, how comes Aston Villa and go and buy the players they're buying at the minute? Like, you know, how comes other clubs? How comes Man City and go and buy players? You're blue collar. Okay, Cooper, you're blue collar, so you do manual work, yeah? Manual work's tough, bro. Manual work's tough, but you know, I know it could be a bit mentally stressful for proper office workers, but in football, it's not hard. It's not hard to fucking pick the phone up. Keep working hard. They're not serious. This is what it is. They're not serious about getting these deals done. There's plenty of opportunities we can investigate. There's plenty of players that would come. West Ham have signed a player, signed Evan Ferguson from Brighton. I know it's a loan deal. We can't get no domestic loan deals. I get that sort of thing. But if teams are getting players all day long, right? I've got something written down here. Right, so we've got that Matthias Tell. Daniel Levy went over to Munich to chat with him and give him a knockback. Apparently that deal's back on. He's back in London. Matthias Tell is back in London and he's going to Spurs. Apparently agreed a loan deal with Spurs. I knew what I heard from what was said before, but they wanted a loan with an option or an obligation to buy. But this deal apparently has now got no option or obligation to buy. You know, so that's good. And I think they were saying on Sky Sports that Big Ange, Postecoglou, has been on the phone with Matthias Tell, talking to him personally, telling him what he wants to do with him, how he wants to utilise him in the team, and he's twisted his melon, mate. He twisted his melon. He's going back there. He said, right, sweet, I'll come over and have a look. So he's gone over there. That deal's going to be done. He's going to be doing his medical soon, so that's probably going to be a done deal. M4, you interested in doing any other trades other than painting, mate? No, I'm too old now. I'm too old, bro. Can't do anything else. That was me. That was what I did. If we're a big team, Cooper says. Hang on, let me put my glasses back on. Sorry, Cooper 12. If we're a big team, we make a big signing today. I'm hoping that they're keeping it blue, keeping it quiet, so they can hit us with an Osman. Hit us with a Gyökeres or something later on before deadline day. This is what I'm praying for. Adam Chapman. No, it's who you know in that world. All about wine and dine and dropsies, not real work, mate. As we know, fucking. You've hit the nail on the head, Adam. You've hit the nail on the head, bro. You know what you're talking about. Never too late, brother. It is for me, man. I'm quite sick at the moment as well. I've got medical conditions now, fumes and shit. It's no good for me. So I'm sort of, I've got to eventually look into doing something else, but not in the building trade though. So maybe it's never too late. Hopefully, I'll be able to do this for a living, talking to my fellow Arsenal fans and the community on YouTube. I'd love to be able to do this for a living, do a video once a day, doing something that I love doing, talking and watching football. That would be a dream job. It would be a dream job for everybody, man. M4, be a dream job for anybody. Watch football, watch Arsenal, watch the Arsenal, watch every game they play, and then do a reaction about the game. I mean, people are smashing it on YouTube, doing things like that, match reactions, previews, etc., podcasts about their teams. People are smashing it, and there's people on there that, I think to myself, why can't I do that? It can't be that hard. So this is why I started the YouTube channel. So let's see. So hopefully we can grow it up and build up a nice community in there. Get people on the podcast, get guests on there. I'm going to try and build it and build a business with it, bro. 100%, man. Best of luck. Thank you, sir. Thank you, M4. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I've been doing it for, this is the third season that I've been doing this channel, and I know it ain't great. It ain't grown massively, but I'm on the way. I'm getting up there. I mean, I've got 800 odd, I think, 800 odd subscribers at the moment. So I'm not sure if all the subscribers watch the content, you know, because a lot of times you get people just subscribe and forget they're subscribed, and you know, you don't get them coming back. Most of the people that watch it, the last time I checked on the analytics, most of the people that watch ain't subscribed. So, you know, what does that say? I don't know what it means. But yeah, this is a very interesting one. Matthias Tell, Bayern Munich forward. Is he winger stroke striker? He's behind a couple of other players at Bayern Munich, including Harry Kane. So Harry Kane might have said something to him. Harry Kane might have said to him, yeah, go to Spurs, man. Go over there, they're a good club, blah, 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 whatever. I know Arsenal did show some interest in him, and so did Man United, but they called their interest in him. He is young. He's not what we need, though. We've got enough young players in the squad. We've got our brilliant two youngsters. Both of them played fantastic yesterday. Both of them scoring against Manchester City, the champions, 4P champions, don't forget. And we absolutely humbled them. We humbled them. We humbled Haaland, who told us to be humble, told Mikel Arteta to be humble. So that bit him in the arse, didn't it? Suits your style, though, mate. Style of play. Who what? Matthias Tell. I haven't really seen enough of him, bruv. I haven't seen enough of him, but he's a young player. Is he going to make an instant impact in the team? I don't think he's going to. He's the kind of player, a game changer. You know, someone that's going to change our team. We need more. Apparently, he is a 9. Apparently, he's an out-and-out number 9. And talking about number 9s, just seen the shirt number that Rashford's getting at Aston Villa, number 9. He's not a number 9. He's not a centre forward, is he? He likes to come off the left. Are they going to play him as a 9? You know, we've got Ollie Watkins there. Ollie Watkins could essentially leave Villa. The door could be open if they get Marco Asensio. They are interested in signing Marco Asensio as well, Aston Villa. If they get him, they've got Donnell Maitland from the left. He could play on both flanks, I think. It could open the door. Could open the door for Ollie Watkins to come to Arsenal, and I'd love that. It's a proper out-and-out striker, a proper finisher. I know he's missed his chances as well, but unlike Havertz, he scores them predatory goals. Havertz, for me, and Mark Goldbridge said it best, he scores goals when it's not important to score goals. Let me explain that. I mean, if we're 1-0 down, he doesn't score to equalise 1-1 or to go. If we're drawing, he doesn't score the goal that puts us 2-1 up. He scored a goal when we were already 3-1 up like he did last night and make it 4-1. A goal there's no pressure behind it, a goal that we don't need. The goal, the shot that he took yesterday in the first half as well, we was already 1-0 up, but, you know, we were under the cost a little bit. That was an essential goal to score to go 2-0 up as well. So I'm explaining it that way. He didn't score that goal. He went wide. Plenty of times this season, he's been 3 yards out and he's missed them. I remember at least 3 or 4 of them. I can remember in certain games that the ball's crossed. Like he's in the box. He's like halfway into the 6-yard box. So he's 3 yards out and he misses fucking blatant headers. Your Ollie Watkins style player doesn't miss that. He scores them goals. So how many more points do you think we'd have if we had a Watkins from the summer? How many more points do you think Arsenal would have? Disagree. The goal last night was important. He had to finish it. For his confidence, but not for us. We was already winning 3-1, Clifton. We didn't need the goal, which is what I'm trying to say, is we didn't need that goal. It wasn't an essential goal. We would still won that game 3-1. Or maybe even 4-1 if Nwaneri still gets his goal when he comes on as a sub. But I'm saying he sort of bowls it in front of goal when it's important. His nerves get the better of him. He hasn't got the confidence. He's not a proper finisher. It's disappointing, really, because I mean, I want him to be. It's not that I don't want him to be. I want him to be that. I want him to be the article. Then we ain't got to go and buy a striker this window. We haven't got to finish it off, like try and improve our squad this window. We can wait till the summer, and then just improve with the players that are going to be leaving. Like Jorginho's probably going to be leaving. Zinchenko, Tierney, and that sort of way. Hi, Sayman. How you doing? No, if you got, I'm just thinking about it logically. I'm just thinking about it that you know that he doesn't score them important goals, and it wasn't important for him to score that, only for himself. And hopefully that has boosted his confidence. Hopefully on Wednesday we go up to St James's Park, he plays again, and he gets a goal or two, and we can turn that around. Al Dens, how you doing, sir? Bro, we need a striker. Absolutely, man. Absolutely need a striker. Clifton Richards, hi, how you doing? There's a few people in the chat now. Let's get this going. What striker would you go for then? Al Dens, what striker would you go for? I don't think we're going to get anyone. I really hope we do. But my feelings are very nervous. I'm hoping it's going to be a surprise for us. Osserman, yes. Why don't we can go and get Osserman 50 million? We offered 40. First of all, it said it was 60 for Watkins. Then I heard later on it was more like 40, 45. Oh, I'm not reading that comment out. I think you can see it himself. Why are you saying that, Clifton? Obviously, used to know each other. Used to know each other. Am I going to get a little bit of beef in the chat? The striker is a nameless, faceless person. What are you talking about? The striker is a nameless, faceless person. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Clifton. Absolutely not sure what you mean by that. It's not a bat knob. Us fans need to stand up for our club. Oh, we getting it. Are we? Do you two know each other? Are we getting a little bit of? Are we getting a little bit of animosity in the chat? What was the other one? I wanted to talk about Man City. Yeah, Man City. Kroenke is milking us. Kroenke spent a lot of money though, Aldens. Kroenke has spent. Arteta's had I'm hearing all different figures how they've worked it out, and they say net and gross or whatever. But it's about 800 million. He's spent 800 million. He's bought about 31 players. Hi, Simon again. He's 31, 30, 31, 32. I haven't got the figures in front of me, but the numbers it's around them numbers. Like, he's bought 30 players, mate. And how many of them have been good? How many of them have been good? 8, 10. So loads of them have been duds, and he's been sold on or loaned out. So, he's had the money. You can't blame the Kroenkes. The Kroenkes have backed the manager. The manager and Edu, they've not spent it wisely enough, in my opinion. We always asking for someone that the club doesn't move for. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. Dobby88, how you doing? I hope you're well too. Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm just doing these. It's a big day today, isn't it, for the football fans? Transfer deadline day. January is normally a tough one, as they all say. Tough deals to get done. We're working hard, which drives me insane. But we've signed players on deadline day before, so we signed Aubameyang on deadline day 2018. Can't see us signing anyone, mate. No, well, I think my heart's telling me that as well. We're not going to get anyone. We put in. It's going to be that we tried, but no one was available. Didn't try, and you're working hard. You didn't try hard enough. Didn't try enough. It's not about the money either. We've got the money. The money's not an issue. The money's not an issue for the club. The profit and sustainability rules, the financial fair play rules. We're all right with that. I think we're above the threshold. We're in front. You can make a loss of up to 150 million, I think. It's something crazy like that. We're not making a loss. We're in profit. So them rules to us mean nothing. We could go this month and actually meet the buyout clause for Gyökeres, which is around 85 million, 80, 85, something like that. Clifton says his dad's will sign anyone as well. Yeah, well, I'm starting to get a bit nervous, a bit cold feet about it. We should test Villa's resolve. They're buying players. Why don't we just go and put in a second bid for Watkins? With Villa getting Rashford on loan now, maybe, just maybe, we might negotiate exactly that, Dobby. Maybe. And they're looking at Marco Asensio from PSG. You know, he used to play for Real Madrid. They've got that Donnell Malin. Their attack could look quite good with them few players, and they could let us have. João Felix was a possibility for them as well, but I think he might be from Chelsea. I think he might be going to AC Milan. I've heard today. Man City, yeah, they're looking at the midfielder from Porto, Nico Gonzalez. Apparently, he's having a medical in Portugal as we speak. For that deal, Man City buying players. Man City bought Mamouche, 60-odd million. They're banging trouble with this court case. I know it's done and dusted. They ain't got the verdict yet, but the trial's over. So, I mean, how are they signing players? I can't work it out, mate. I can't work it out how they're still signing players. But they've signed that striker, Mamouche. Lovely result yesterday, absolutely, Dobby, man. What them kids, isn't they? Generational talents. People say, "Oh, don't get too gassed. Don't get too gassed." If you had two players from your academy scoring and playing against the champions, the 4P champions, I think Pep's won 6 titles with them and a Champions League, won a treble, won the title 4 times on the row the last 4 years, pipping Arsenal to the title the last 2 years. And you've got kids coming through the academy again, like some Saka and Smith Rowe. That was all brilliant. That as well when they was together. But these two together have come through together, and they're balling together, and they're scoring together, and they're both brilliant. And people were saying, "Don't get too gassed." They're telling me to calm down, like rival fans. Mate, if any other rival team, big team like Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham, whoever else, had 2 ballers come through together like that, breaking news, they'd be the same. They'd be excited. They'd be gassed up. They'd be saying, "Give them 10-year contracts. We've got to keep them." They're only young, 17 and 18. 17 and 18 they are. You sort something out with them. You make them commit their future to the fucking Arsenal, mate. You say, "What, you got a 10-year contract, and we'll sort out every year, like pay rises and more incentives and review the contracts." You do something. You do your best to keep ballers like that at the club for as long as you possibly can. Rashford doing an interview. Yeah, he done that earlier. I watched it earlier, but it was the telly kept the stream kept what do they call it, buffering. So I didn't really see it properly, but I know basically he's saying he's excited to. He's only ever been at Man United. He's excited to get to training and excited to play his first game and stuff like that. Basically, he's a bit boring, really. He hasn't really said much. He didn't really say much, so I found it a little bit boring. So at the moment, mate, another bit of news. West Ham have signed Evan Ferguson on a loan. They needed a striker. They go and get one. They go and get one straight away. They've also recalled James Ward-Prowse from Forest. He said he chose Villa. Yeah, he didn't. No one else wanted him. I think AC Milan might have, because I know earlier on in the window, Marcus Rashford, his brother's his agent, and he went to Italy to speak to AC Milan and a team called Como. That was earlier on in the season. Not in the season, in the window. I don't know why he's saying he chose Villa. Villa have got to pay 75% of his wages, which is like 300 grand a week, 350 grand a week. And depending on Villa's performances, it might be up to 90%. But they've only got him for 6 months. So when you break it down, you think, well, I've got Marcus Rashford at the club till the end of the season. It's going to cost us about 6 million, 6 million, whatever it comes to. I can't do the maths in my head. So it might even be less than that. So is that bad? Is that bad? Right, we're going to have Rashford. He's going to hopefully guarantee us getting into the top 4. And it's cost us 4 million, 5 million, whatever it is. So it might not be bad business. It might not be bad business. Nothing else is coming as yet. I am coming back on the podcast tonight at 9 o'clock tonight. We're going to do the last 2 hours of the window. We're going to do it with Anthony and maybe Scott as well be coming on the show. But for now, I think that'll be it because there's not much more else happening at the moment. And I just wanted to get your opinions in the chat. I wanted to get some new people because I've done one earlier. And I just wanted to get some more people in the chat to tell me what they think. And a lot of people are going along with the fact that we're resigned to the fact, I should say, we're not going to be signing anybody. On that logic, why didn't we sign Rashford? Would you have signed Rashford? Would you have? I didn't want him at Arsenal. Are you mad? Seeing the form he's been in, the last 4 managers or however many managers have been at United over the last 2 or 3 years, none of them have liked him. None of them. Aaron has said he doesn't train properly. His attitude is wrong. Why would you do that? Scott isn't interested. Who's Scott? Who's Scott? Scott isn't interested in what? What do you mean, Blue Lemon Records? Where you going down things? Yeah, right. What do you mean, Blue Lemon Records? I don't know. Yes, why not conspiracy? What? Conspiracy about what? What are you talking about? Well, sometimes I don't get what you mean in the chat. Sometimes it's difficult. I think sometimes you get people that know each other, I guess, and they're talking amongst themselves, and I'm just on his oh, yes, why not? Because on his character. Oh, okay. So you're talking about it's a conspiracy that Marcus Rashford's got a bad character. So Ten Hag, Ruben Amorim, the manager before Ten Hag, was that Ralph Ragnick, a few others. Who else was there? Van Gaal, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, David Moyes. I think he played well right under David Moyes. That time he was playing for England as well. But them sort of they're big managers, and you think that there's a conspiracy against Rashford. Maybe Emery might be able to get the best out of him. Let's hope so. Let's hope so for Villa. We need a signing or else we're finished without a finisher. Absolutely, Rory. Welcome to the chat, bro. Welcome to the chat. Don't forget, guys, to stick a like on the video. It helps the channel. It helps the channel grow, man. So stick a like on it. There's 4 likes on the channel at the minute. There's 11 of you watching. So if you don't mind, thumbs up. Would very much be appreciated. I'm waiting to find out as well. What else did I hear? No, I've said them all. I've said all. Maybe Man U didn't realise that Rashford is a man and not the kid in the academy. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. He come on the scene. He burst on the scene. He was brilliant. Rashford was a brilliant when he come through. When he got into the first team, he was brilliant. He went into the England team. He was banging goals for fun. He just, I don't know. He just obviously something happened to his head. I don't know what you mean by that, Clifton. Why wouldn't they realise he's a man? He was a kid through the academy. He's been there since he was about fucking 7 years old or something. They know how old he is, bro. I'm not sure what you mean, mate. I'm not sure what you mean. Of course they realise he's a man. But just because he's a man, he's allowed to have a bad attitude. Is that what you're saying? No, I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't know what you mean. You'd have to explain that one, bro. I'm not sure. What, you saying they treated him badly? Maybe is that what you mean? The club have treated Rashford badly. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Well, obviously we don't know exactly because we're not there. But what I'm gathering from what you mean by that is that the club have treated Rashford badly. Not that he's been acting out of order. Okay, that's possible. It is possible. I don't write nothing off. You might be right. I could be well wrong. I think the treatment of Aubameyang was disgusting. I thought that Arteta treated Aubameyang with contempt. He was late in training because he was away visiting. They say a relative, but it was his mother, and she was sick, and he was late back. They're trying to say it was his attitude. I didn't. No, I thought that was bad. So it's quite possible that they have mistreated him a little bit. Because he has. He did start to get a bit of a high profile. He done something for the kids, didn't he? The school dinners. Did he get an MBE? I think he got an MBE as well. If I remember rightly, I'm not sure. Was it Marcus? I think it was. Okay, so he goes to New York, and it's blown out of proportion. Almiron comes in, and now Rashford is unmanageable. Ten Hag thought he was unmanageable as well. Ten Hag didn't like. There was a few managers that didn't like him. Cliff, are you a Man United fan? You might be a Man United fan, possibly. How you doing, Reluctant Gamer? How are you? Some players get like that, though, didn't they? Some players get a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. Sometimes it's good. If they keep it for the pitch, sometimes it's good. I'm Newcastle United fan. Big up Newcastle United. Big yourselves up. We got yous on Wednesday. We're coming back. We're going to get that 2-0 We're going to get that deficit. See the way we played last night against City? We're going to come to Newcastle. We're coming to St James's Park, and we're going to come and smash the granny out of you lot up there. We're going to smash the granny out of you. You've been smashed by Bournemouth. Who else smashed you? Who else smashed you recently? You've lost. Was it Forest? Newcastle. Oh, you're an Arsenal fan. Sweet, Clifton. Sweet, bro. I mean, I was just trying to work out what you meant. Hopefully, you've. I wasn't popping you or anything like that. Don't think that, man. I was just trying to work out what you meant by what you said. Charlie George was my favourite. Blimey, Charlie George. I don't even remember Charlie George. So you must be older than me then. I don't remember Charlie George. I'm 48, coming up 49. So you're probably a little bit older than me, bro. I've seen videos, obviously, of Charlie George, Charlie Nicholas, Alan Sunderland, Graham Ricks. I've seen videos of them players. Kenny Sampson. But man, how you doing, Mac? Big Mac in the chat. How you doing, sir? Still no signings, bro. Still no signings. This is part 2 of the 3-part transfer deadline day series I'm doing. The part 3's tonight. If you can get on there, Mac, get on there, bro. But I've sent you the link anyway, The podcast is tonight, 9 o'clock. Well, we smashed you already. Yeah, you did. Yeah, but look at the way we was playing last night. You're gonna be looking at a different Arsenal team on Wednesday, bro. Telling you. Rory just heard we have trigger clause for Nico Williams. No way. Don't talk shit. Are you lying, bruv? You're trying to wind me up. Scored the winner FA Cup 72, I think. Who did? We splashed any cash yet, James? No, bro. We're not splashed nothing, man. Oh, so I'm getting some texts coming through. Nothing about football though. Guna Gargamel back in the chat. I remember your name, bruv. What's her name? That is Guna Gargamel. The Smurfs. Yeah, Ariel the cat. Papa Smurf. Yeah, I remember that, man. Arsenal 5-1 City without star boy Saka, but we've got another 2 star boys, bro. We've got another 2 star boys. We've got Wanyeri and Lewis Skelly, man. Ballers. Who's lying? Cliff. Oh, yeah, he is lying. He is lying. Nothing's come up. You're trying to G us up, ain't you? Trying to G us up, but we need it. We need it. Come on. We need it, bruv. We need it. We need a striker. Oh, if we get a Watkins, an Osserman, a Gyoka, any striker. I mean, what's the guy's name? What's the other striker's name? Dave, is it Jonathan David? Gooners, Francisco Zuzuta. Gooners. Give Lee a like, folks. Thanks, James. Thanks for that, bruv. Jonathan David, innit? Is that the player? Jonathan David. Now, his contract runs out in the summer as well. Like we was talking about him today. So why don't we just go and get him? He's not going to cost a lot of money. Even if it's just for 6 months, just to the summer. Just to get us over. Just to give us another option up front. All we want is a chance. All we want is a chance to win this title, and the way to give us a chance, and we've been screaming out for this since Aubameyang left in 2022. So this is what we're now, 25, 3 years. It'll be 3 years that he left. We haven't replaced him. Arsenal are not signing no one, says Romario, sorry. Yeah. It's looking that way. I'm just praying. You know when you're clinging onto false hopes that all of a sudden, like 10 o'clock tonight, they're going to go bang. Arsenal have signed Victor Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon. The window closed in Germany 5 p.m. Oh, it's closed 5 minutes. So it's not going to be anyone from Germany. It's not going to be anyone from Germany. So we're not getting Harry Kane then. We're not getting Harry Kane, yeah. So let's turn our attention to Gyökeres. I'd love that. There is a league I did see earlier. It told us all the closing time. It did say Germany 5 p.m. The rest of us 11 p.m. tonight. Most of it like Spain, Italy, England, France. The other big European leagues. What was the one that runs to the 11th of February? There was one that runs to the 11th. I can't think what it was. Yeah, you're right, Romario. Yeah, we can, but we've got to hope, haven't we? We've got to hope. We've got to just think that there may be some kind of chance that we might just get someone. Just a striker. I don't want nothing else. Just want one striker. We can cope on the wings. We can cope in the midfield. We can cope in the defence. Zinchenko was going to be leaving. It might still be, but we know for a fact Jorginho was looking to go back to Brazil, Flamengo, but he's staying till the summer now, and he's just going to go in the summer. Tierney was going to go back to Celtic. Celtic was apparently pushing to get Tierney to go there this window, but he's staying. Joel Felix has frequent flyer miles, yeah, to and back and forward from Chelsea. Now he might be going back to Italy, AC Milan. Villa was showing interest in him as well, though. I'll tell you something. This is what I was saying on the first stream. I was saying if Felix goes to Villa, and they've got Rashford and oh fuck me, my brain's gone. Asensio, and Marco Asensio goes to Villa. They've got Donnell Malin. I mean, what's to say that Watkins? They won't let go of Watkins. What's to say? I mean, they get their money back. We'll give you 60 million. I think that they're saying it was 60 million. I've heard it was 40, 45, and they was going in with another bid of around 60. This was like over the weekend. So I don't know. Let's just hope it gets done. Let's hope we do get it. Would you take Watkins? Anyone in the chat? Let me know. There's 11 of you in the chat. Who in the chat would not take Watkins? Uh, Rashford and Felix would increase babysitting rates in Villa. Hang on, what's this? Highlight saves your channel as... Oh, I don't know what that means. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button there. I love how you still feel like... I don't feel like we're going... I'm hoping. Don't get it twisted, Romario, man. I'm hoping. I don't think we are. I don't think we are. Watkins is... They're saying it's not serious, Clifton. Watkins all day long says Rory. Watkins, I know he hobbled off. He had a little groin. Looked like he'd done his groin a little bit. But they're saying it's not a serious injury. So it won't keep him out of their next game. This is what I've heard. Could be bullshit. I don't know. McManus, I'd take you right now, Lee. Got to be better than ever. Oh, shit. Shit. They didn't call me lefty in school for nothing, mate. I had 2 left feet. Yeah. I think Watkins was blagging it on Saturday. Do you think he was blagging it? But he's an Arsenal fan, you know, as well. Have you seen it on Sky Sports with the interview when he was at Brentford in the Championship? And he said he'd love to play for Arsenal. His granddad, his uncle were Arsenal fans as well, his family, more members of his family. He was at Brentford when he said that. I think he said it a second time as well, recently, about being an Arsenal fan. But he did say he would love to play for Arsenal when he was at Brentford. But Brentford was in the Championship then. What about Raul Jimenez from Fulham? Nah, I don't rate him, bruv. I know he scored. Against... That was at Newcastle he scored against. It was Fulham that beat Newcastle at St James's Park, weren't it? The weekend. They beat him 2-1, was it? I think it was 2-1, yeah. Yeah, he scored. And Muniz scored as well for them. But I don't think he's... Like when we was linked to Kuna from Wolves, I was thinking, nah. He's a good player, that. But he's another player that comes off the left. I'm not sure about Jimenez. Mind you, we should have good relations with Fulham because they've got Reece Nelson on loan. We sold them Emil Smith-Rowe. But, you know, that might not be a bad shout, you know, bro, Clifton. That might not be... He's a central player, isn't he, as well? Watkins is a great player. I would love it if we can get him. Absolutely, Romario, man. Absolutely. He will put transfer requests in around 7 p.m. Watch. I hope you're right, Rory. I hope you're right. I really do, man. If he puts in a transfer request, we'll get him. No question. As soon as he does that, then Villa know he don't want to stay. They'll get rid of him. And he can come to us with open fucking arms. Open arms, bro. Absolutely. Don't forget, if you ain't already, stick a like on the video for us, man. There's more viewers than likes. There's more viewers than dislike. If you can put a dislike on it, if you don't like it, I don't mind that either. Just a bit of interaction would be sweet, bruv. Don't care, even if you do want to put a dislike on it, if you hate me already. Don't bother me, bruv. Don't bother me. I keep glancing up to see if anything's happening. He will never get a better chance to play for Arsenal. No, he won't. We won't buy him in the summer because in the summer we'll go out. I reckon we'll go out big. Do you know what? I'm scared of? Vlahovic. I'm scared of Vlahovic because apparently, yet again, about half an hour ago, they was talking about Vlahovic. Do you know what? That is a great question, Clifton. And I ain't sure how it works because I thought that. And I thought, why are they going for... I did ask someone, and it's not concrete, but because the group stage is over, and now it's going into the next round, I think... But the person I spoke to, I can't remember who it was either. It was someone online. It was someone that does a similar thing to me. And they were saying that it can start again after the group stages. I don't know how true that is. But it seems I would assume that it would be because I did say that myself. I did say something similar along the lines of that. He can play. Oh, we can. It might have even been you, Rory. Do you know what? Was it you that said that to me? It might have been you. It was someone. It was someone involved in this. It was either in a chat or it was on another stream or it was in another chat. It was someone that said it. Yeah, because of the. It's the next round. It's the round of 16, isn't it? The one. It starts again, so you can do it. Because it doesn't work. It doesn't work in our domestic cups. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because that's why Neto can't play. He's cup tied, isn't he? That's why he couldn't play. I don't know if what was he cup? No, he was cup tied in the League Cup, wasn't he? He wouldn't have been cup tied in the FA Cup. No, it was the League Cup. Yeah, that's why he yeah, that's right. But he can defo play. Okay, brilliant. So just go and get him then, innit? But Villa still in it as well. Villa still. He might want to have a little swan song. He might want to try and win something with Villa before he leaves. So he might have to wait. But if he waits till the summer, he won't come to Arsenal. We won't sign him. We'll go for someone else. I just don't want Vlahovic to come here. That's a big concern, Vlahovic, because there have been more links for him coming here as well. Or rumours. Former Wolves captain Marriott. Oh, it's gone off. Southampton in talks with Strasbourg. I don't even know who that defender is. Jan Benderek. They've rejected an approach from Roma for Jan Benderek, Southampton. West Brom keeper. We want some Premier League news, don't we? Starting to get dark now. Around the stadiums, you've got the journalists around outside the stadiums or inside the stadiums, and they're talking. This is Man City training ground. They're talking there, but they're waiting for this Nico Gonzalez from Porto. I'm sure they said he's having his medical in Portugal. Yeah. Well, anyway, listen, I'm gonna cut out, and I'll be back tonight 9 p.m. on the same channel. Transfer deadline day, final 2 hours with Anthony and possibly Scott. Hopefully you can all be there. If you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. So when we go live, you'll get a notification. Oh yeah, when you click the bell, press all as well, and you'll get a notification when we're live. So come in and join the chat there as well. Listen, until then, I'll see you later.